Hi there and welcome to the plot. Thought I'd start on a cheery note with some daffodils. Even though it's been quite cold and wet, the pear blossom has come out. It's gorgeous. And the plum is just starting to flower as well. Progress on the plot has been quite slow due to all the rain. As you can see, the ground is very wet, but I have managed to do a few jobs since the last video. A couple of weeks ago I went shopping and got my compost and wheelbarrowed it up to the greenhouse, ready for sowing seeds. So the seeds we got today to sow are cabbage, winter and summer, some cauliflower, some kohlrabi, French beans, leeks and some tomatoes. I've got my labels here for labelling the pots. Got all my pots, so all ready to go. Right, let's get these out of the way and then we'll start on the cabbages to start with. Much the same as always. Seed tray, compost, fill it right to the top. There we go. Tamp it down. Make a hole, get the seed, pop it in the hole like that. So that's all them done. Don't forget the label, and then we'll just put it in the water. There you go, first batch of seeds done. Summer cabbages, cauliflowers, tomatoes under the cloche to get a bit of warmth into them, kohlrabi, and over here I've got 3 pots of leeks, some winter cabbages, and over here I've put some French beans and I've covered them this year because last year the mice got in and took them all, so that's a bit of protection there. Right, as you can see, the rhubarb's doing really well. I think I'll gather some of that and have it for tea. And there's a couple of leeks here worth digging up and having for tea too. On one of the sunny days that we did have, I managed to bring the tiller up and run it over a couple of beds. I put the tiller over this bed here, and I've also marked out with the sticks the rows for the second early potatoes that are going to go into that bed. So the ground's dried out enough for me to get my early potatoes out. We've got a row and a half of Home Guard, which is on the left and the top section there, and this row here is Epicure, and these ones up to the stick are also Epicure. So I'll get on and plant those now. So my first earlies, the rows are 24 inches apart and the potatoes are 10 inches apart. Use my trusty stick to measure that, and I'll be planting them 4 to 6 inches deep. That's all the first earlies planted, and now I'm just going to give them a dressing of Grow More just to help them on their way. And before the asparagus comes up, I've applied some blood fish and bone. In bed 1, just planted my onions 4 inches apart, and white and red ones this year. I'm just going to go down and do some more in the plot down the bottom. And I've also filled this bed here with onion sets, red and white. I used the tiller to turn over some rows here for my second early potatoes. So what will I be up to in the coming month? Obviously this bed here will need sorting out, as will that bed there. Unfortunately, because it's been so wet, I haven't really managed to be able to do much. Obviously I need to sort out this bed here, and I'll need to sort out the bed that's got the leaks in. This bed I've managed to weed, so that'll just need the tiller running over it. And these two beds up here will also need weeding and the tiller running over. And of course it's time for sowing seeds, so I need to get into the greenhouse and sow some more seeds. These ones coming up quite nicely now, aren't they? So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.